Hello everybody, welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. Have you had the kind of weather we've had here? Hot sunshine, pouring with rain, cloudy, rainbows, the whole lot. It's been a little bit of a rainbowy kind of thing going on outside. It's been very strange weather over there. But we've had a fantastic day so far, and we've still got one more show, which is Beautiful Beginnings, to get started. Now, one of the things that we were talking about earlier on were the fantastic launch that we had with those beautiful dies for flower making. They have been really, really popular, so do have a look at those. We will be showing you some of those a little bit later on, but make sure you take advantage of getting that showstopper while we've still got them in stock. We've also got a 30% sale on storage on the website, so have a look there, because there's great storage for all sorts of different things, whether it might be for your the trays for your pens, or buddy bags, or any other kind of boxes, all sorts of different things in there. So do have a look, because you want to make your lovely cards, your lovely decorations, whatever it might be, and keep them stored nicely. So it's definitely worth spending a little bit of money on the storage and making sure you get the best out of both worlds. Lots of people are coming in to say hello. Lois is saying hello from Ohio. And Susie, hello Susie, how are you? Good to see you. I'm going to be here for the next 2 days with the lovely lady over the other side of the studio, and it's Debbie Robinson. Hello Debbie.
Hello, the third and final live show. I'm looking forward to this one though.
Yeah.
Because I've got something here that I can't remember the last time I brought these here. I've had them somewhere else, but not here. So I'm really excited. What was that, Johnny? February Stepper Card making die kits. Literally the dies to make all of those gorgeous stepper cards. And I'm going to set myself a challenge. I told Becky I'm going to make every single one. I might not decorate them, but I'll make every single one to show you how fabulous they are and how easy they are to put together as well. I'm really excited about this Beautiful Beginnings. And do you know what? It is absolutely, they're the perfect starter kit for someone starting out into making their own cards, because it's everything you need, and then the only thing you need to decorate. And we've got both of that covered as well, because we've got the brand new.
Your favourite?
Brand new. I'm sorry, Carol, if you're watching, I love it, Carol. I absolutely love it. It's just beautiful. If it ever disappears, Carol.
Yeah, we'll know where it is.
You'll know exactly where it is, because it'll be winging its way back down south with me in Barnsley, because I absolutely adore it. I've adored every single one though. So you've got really everything covered, and then lots more as well on the show too. So got a lot to get through.
Yep,
ready for an hour.
Yeah, only for an hour.
Stop talking, I'll let you carry on with your bit.
Okay. Doris A is saying hello, and Nanny to the girls is saying hi. Stephanie's here, Laurie's here, and Carlotta. Hello, everybody. If you've got any questions, feel free to message in, but bear in mind we do only have an hour, so it's going to be quite quick. Now, these stepper cards, should I talk about the stepper cards first, or should I talk about something else? These stepper card dies. Now, I have to be honest, I've not seen them. I've heard about them because I know they've been incredibly popular, but I've not actually seen them in person, or in die as they are. I'm not seeing them in action either, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how you can put these together. You've actually got 7 in this collection, so all different types of stepper cards. So this is your deco centre, so like Art Deco stepper card. This one is your centre stepper card, and you can see you've got how the dies work, where you've got all those mats and layers. This one is your double side stepper card. That one looks really complicated, doesn't it? I'm looking forward to seeing how this all comes together. And obviously, you know, you'll be able to adapt these with your different papers, your different decorations. This is your grand centre stepper, or is it grande? Grand. Scallop stepper card. Oh, this is a rocker card, this one. I like a rocker card. And this one here is your opulent side stepper card. And this one is your triple stepper card. Now you can see from all of these, there is a lot of metal you're getting in here. You're getting a great deal here. All 7, you're getting 65 dies in total. The price would be £140 or $160, but if you're a platinum member, it's £112 or $128. And these are going to allow you to make some really fabulous cards, aren't they, Debbie?
Absolutely, and I'm going to show you, because we'll start with the Scallop Stepper Rocker card. I've always loved stepper cards. I'll tell you what I hated, Becky, and I'm not going to lie, having to work out where to put the cut lines, where to put the score lines, how to get it. the fact of the matter with these is that it takes away all that hard work. You don't have to faff anymore. These are simplistic dies that create the most amazing stepper cards, but lovely shapes and unusual shapes, which is what I love. And you couldn't get any more unusual with this because it's not only a stepper, it's a rocker as well at the same time.
Yeah.
So every single die, as the largest die will be what we call the die that cuts and creates the card blank. These are all the decorative bits. They're the mats and layers. So it's everything that you need to work in to this. And I swear down, Becky, if you'll be blown away with these. You will be blown away because they are so super easy to do, because all the cut lines there, all the score lines are there. It's just a case of you then manipulating it into its place and then decorating. That's the fun bit. That is absolutely the fun bit.
Yeah.
And literally, they are just one pass of the machine. It's all done for you.
And all the score lines are going to be in there.
Everything.
That makes life a lot easier.
Now when we come through here and I take this off so you can see this, and it just simply takes out the die cut element, so it's done that for you. Now when I take that off, Becky, when I lift that off, you'll see now you've got all the score. Can you see all the score lines?
Yeah.
Even the sun and black cardstock.
Yeah.
And it literally is a case of Mountain Valley, Mountain Valley. We all know that the middle will definitely be in there. And all it is the score line is there. You just manipulate it. Now, if you don't feel comfortable doing this, and I say this every time I demonstrate these, you can take your scoreboard and you can reinforce those score lines if you want to. I feel quite comfortable and confident in manipulating it with my fingers. So again, it is mountain, valley, mountain. And the same with that one as well. And then back into that valley, back into that mountain, or simply turn it round and repeat it.
Okay.
I think it just depends on, you know, how. And you can see that it's manipulated into that shape. And again, that centre. And if I just bring that down, I'm going to make sure I've got all my folds in the right place. Bring that down. It's in its shape. So all thing I'm going to do now is take our bone folders and we're going to score and burnish. Sorry, not score. We're going to burnish every one of those score lines. And you've got your rocker card done in a jiffy.
Oh my
And when I say
goodness.
done in a jiffy,
That's
that is,
brilliant.
and look, all those steppers are still there. You have then all your little panels to be able to create the mats and layers. I'll do this very quickly. I won't do it with the rest. But you've got every single die, worker die of the steppers have their own mats and layers. And you don't have to work that out, because if you tried to work this out, Becky, you would end up in a right tiswas.
Yeah.
There's no way two ways about it, because it's done for you. You don't have to work out a measurement. You don't have to try and... I mean, could you imagine trying to get that shape?
So
It
there are
looks
all
like
the
I bought this
dies
one. I
for the
love
mats
this
and
one.
layers as well.
All these are all on your one die set. So if you're only going for the one, that's absolutely fine. However, take advantage, and I've said this before and I'll say it again as well, and this is very true. I go to a lot of craft shows. I haven't been to one, I say one for a while. I haven't been to one for a little while, but I used to go to a well-known craft show, and I would always be drawn to the ones that sold unusual shaped cards, because I do like to have a little play around with unusual shaped cards, but I have to pay a premium, and I mean a premium for them, because they're not cheap. Well, I don't have to do that anymore, because I've got a set of dies now where I've got all these unusual shapes, all these steppers at my fingertips that I can use time and time and time and time again, and just enjoy the fun side of creating what collections you're going to put with them, what decorations you're going to put with them. Are you going to use your new flowers? What is it that you're going to put on there? Because to get something like that done, and I know that I've already pre-cut those, but to get those pieces done where you've got a rocker card, a stepper to boot, done in one fell swoop, one pass of the machine, I just think is absolutely phenomenal. And I'll show you some decorated ones in a minute, but I promise you, in this next at least half hour, I'm going to get through every single one of them.
And I suppose if you were going to be making and selling those kind of cards, you can, like you say, you charge a premium for,
Absolutely.
without the hassle of, well, that's just so quick. I think that's amazing. So that is your scalloped one. And we've got 7 in that collection, but they are available, we've only got 40 of these left. Oh, okay. You're going to have to be quick, and it's definitely worth your while getting that in the showstopper, getting all those deals, because you can see on the screen what the usual price is. Now, I can't quite see it because it's slightly blurred, but it looks something like £240 something. £244.93 is a normal price. So I go down to £112. That's an incredible saving. So don't dilly-dally, is what I would say. Get going and getting those ones in there. Lots of people coming in to say hello. So Cindy says, hello everyone from warm and sunny Worcester, Massachusetts. I've had a couple of these and I love the dyes. I need the rest of them. Take advantage. Get them today. And Christy Mahoney is here to say hello. Cindy says the best part of the dyes is it becomes with all the mats and layers. It's so easy. I have a craft day planned with my sister and I think these will be great to make. Gillian says it's pretty dang impressive and so very clever.
Absolutely.
Mary asks, will they go through MIDI?
No.
Will they go through Junior?
Simple. You need a big machine.
You need a big machine.
Yeah, I'm not going to... I will always tell you the truth. I'm not going to tell any fibs. You need a big machine. And that's because of the one main worker die. So I've taken the Deco Centre Stepper Card.
Yep.
And I've run that through the machine. And as you can see, it practically is the size of an A4.
Yep.
And if I just bring that into the equation, the plate, you can see you've got a bit of space around there. But they are large dies. So if you was trying to get that into a MIDI, first of all, it's a 9x6 platform. You wouldn't be able to get it in. There's no way you could do that. And I'm not sure, because if you go in, you wouldn't be able to do that. Let's have a look. No, it's not going to go through. It needs to be a big machine. Just wanted to really just reinforce that myself. Yeah. And again, you'll see shapes being cut, all the pieces taken out, and then it's just a case of manipulating it into the valley and the mountain. So the mountain, the valley. Again, that centre one will always be really your mountain. And then turn that over, make it easy for yourself, go back in, and you've got your card base done. Super easy and super quick. And those again is you're just going to bring that down. So what we're going to do is we're going to burnish those two sides once I've got those two pieces down. I love this shape, that Art Deco feel to it. Think about all the things that you have in your collection that have got that Art Deco feel.
Yeah, there's quite a few, aren't there?
Absolutely, yeah. We had the Roaring 20s last year.
Collection.
So the Roaring 20s would work superbly with this as well. So, and again, all I'm doing is I'm burnishing my lines. And there you go, you've got your next card base done. And then you've got all of those fabulous dies in there to create all the mats and layers. I'm not going to cut those out because I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to get all of these card blanks done in one pass of the machine. So I'll get ready with the next one, Becky.
Yep. Does it matter what weight card you're using for these?
So I always prefer a good construction weight. So anything from a 250 upwards, that's what I'll go for. Because I feel that will give you rigidity. And especially when you're adding mats and layers as well, it gives you a really strong base to work from. So for me, it would always be a 250 upwards.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And they will go, you know, I'm just thinking, is this one being used?
They've got a little countdown. 39 remaining. Please don't miss out on this. There's bound to be at least, well, I'm going to say at least 90% of what we've got here you're going to want to keep for yourself, and you can maybe give one of them away as a gift. But you might as well get them in that showstopper, but getting everything in that big bundle because they're such a good deal. Oh, we're going down. Oh, 38.
Another one gone.
Yeah, and we haven't had a break yet. Normally when a break, that's when you check out your basket. So please, if you do want it and you've got it in your basket, please check out as soon as you can. It's never nice when people miss out, and we always feel really guilty, no matter what it is. So please do remember, if you do want it, check out as soon as you can.
It's a horrible feeling when you miss out, Becky.
It is.
To me. And I genuinely, I got really upset quite recently at the other place because I went to put an order in, put it in my basket. Then I got a little bit confused with the website and trying to sort it all out. And when I came to it, had all gone, and it had gone out my basket because other people had checked out before me.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, it does happen.
I've got the double side stepper card this time. So I've just run that through. Again, that unusual shape. And then all the score lines you can see into place. And again, it is that question of, and you're just going to go mountain and the valley, the mountain. And the same here, I'm going to come up to those. And then me personally, I just turn it round just to make it easy for myself. And then you're going to just pop that down into its shape. So once you've manipulated it in, and it's just a case of getting it down and burnishing. Same with that one.
What one's that one?
This is the double side stepper card.
Double side stepper.
Yeah, and I love this. I love the style again. I love the shape. Could you imagine, Becky?
No.
Could you imagine though, having to try and work out
You wouldn't do it,
how
would you?
to get your score lines in,
Yeah.
let alone the design, and then let alone the score, where you're putting the cuts,
Yeah.
where you're going to cut those out. That, done, one pass, done and dusted.
Amazing.
And then again, all the dies are on the double side stepper card to do all the mats and layers. We've not missed anything.
No.
With the attention to detail on these dies, which is why every time we bring them to any channel, not just here, but other places as well, when I say we cannot keep up with the stock, we cannot keep up. It is phenomenal. The demand is phenomenal for these, and with good reason as well, because they're absolutely incredible. So I've done like 3 already. I'm going to move on to the next one. Becky, if you want to read some more comments, I'll just run this through.
I think that one that you just did now, that reminds me of topiary. You know,
Yes.
It's like having, you know, sort of big pots with those beautiful sculpted bushes in there. It looks really, really lovely. And there's so many different types of ones in here. I love the fact that we've given you all those mats and layers and not just a template, you know, because obviously we do have those kind of things in the template library, but you've still got to draw them out. This makes it a lot easier. And I'm all for one for things being much easier or as easy as possible.
Yeah.
Less problem.
And they all are, even though they're big dies, they all fold to 5x7.
Brilliant.
So even though we haven't given you the envelopes, I mean, you can make your own envelopes or you can go out and buy them, because there are plenty of places out there where you can get hold of your envelopes. But these are these will all fit. Every single one, and I'll show you in a second when we've gone through them all. Now, I love this one. This is the triple stepper card. Now, I absolutely adore this. And I did the craft along with this. And I made a double triple triple stepper card, yeah. And again, you can see the score lines are in. And like I said, if you're not comfortable with doing them like I'm doing right now, you get your scoreboard out and just go over them to make that little bit easier. You don't have to make it difficult for yourself. You can go in and reinforce the score line. And again, I'm being very quick because I want to get through all of them, but it is quite, you can start to see it take shape. So again, when you've got the burnish lines in, that's when you'll see how easy, and again, that shape is just absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to pop all those down. Let's just do that and then get that in.
And the great thing about these is we did those card blanks, didn't we? You know, those shaped card blanks.
Yes.
And we had some stepper cards in there, but none of these are the same.
Yeah.
They're all different. So even if you bought those before and you think, oh, they might be duplicated, they're not going to be, because they're all different designs.
No.
We've come up with different designs for everything.
Exactly. And you can see again this one where that side stepper is.
Oh,
again,
yeah.
just a fabulous shape, an unusual design. Trying to work out how to do the scallop, trying to work out where to put the score lines, trying to work out where to put the cut lines could be a little bit tricky, but not anymore. And again, every single one of those has its own mats and layers. So every single one has got their own mats and layers separate to the others. There is a lot of metal for your money with this.
Yeah.
I'm on to number, what's this, number 5?
Gosh, you're cracking through these.
Yes. I told you, I know Johnny were a bit sceptical. He knows what I'm like. But I did say, I'm going to show you that you can do this. And do you know, if you do make cards for, you know, to sell and things like that, you're absolutely onto a winner with these. Because these are the ones that people will be like the shape of that, how have you done that? You don't have to tell them anything. It's a secret. It always reminds me of a football pitch, this. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, it does look like that.
I look at it and I see a football pitch every single time. But yeah, again, just pop that on, run that through. This is the opulent side stepper card. Every large die is the worker die to create the card blank. All the rest that's on there are every single mat and layer for that design of that card. So there'll be no bit switching around on the others, because they've been designed to work with the stepper card shape in mind. And again, just they're super fab. And again, I just wanted to show you just how quick they are to put together. And seriously, I know for a fact, don't do a Debby and rip, whatever you do, because she'll tear your card stock. Again, you just look at it, manipulate it into that valley. Sorry, the mountain first, the valley second. Shape that, the middle one will always go in, that one again. And if I just turn that round the other side, mountain, valley, bring together, burnish, do both sides.
They're all so different.
They're all so different. but they're also quick and easy.
Yeah,
Jamie
that's
can't
lovely.
keep up, bless him. Probably, but you can see all that stepper design in each one of the bases, and they are absolutely super easy to put together. You just literally let the Gemini do the talking, or your die cutting machine. Don't just think this will go through a Gemini. They will go through all of your A4 manual or electronic cutting machines. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll move on to number 6.
2 more. We've had
Stepper card.
Sherlan says, I love these dies. Lots of people saying how much they like them. Gillian says 5x7 is a really good size for a card. It is. It makes life a little bit easier, doesn't it? Then if you are going to be making and selling, you're just buying one size envelope, which makes life so much simpler. Lynn Morton says the shape of the card is very Art Deco. There's so many different types of design, but yeah, there is a particularly Art Deco one there. Teresa says she loves the dies. I've made one of each. And Lynn was saying the Roaring Twenties collection would look lovely using that card, the Art Deco one. It really would. I mean, I have to say that was one of my favourite collections. I love that Roaring Twenties.
I honestly adored that collection. And there's a lot of these shapes here that will work wonderfully with that. But I'll show you some, when I've gone through all the bases, I think I've got some finished samples. I'll show you some finished samples of what they look like when they're decorated. And then you can see just how many styles of, you know, the things that you already own and how they will work with them. So this is the centre stepper card. Well, I'll get it right in a minute, Debs. And again, now I love this one because it's a nice, straightforward centre stepper. So it's mountain, it's the valley. And again, if you want to make life easy for yourself, you can put those reinforced score lines in with your scoreboards. Trying to think of the word then, Becky. But again, I'm just going to go in really quick and do this because you can manipulate it and then just finish off that finish with the burnishing part. But you make it easy for yourself. That's the best bit of advice I can give you. Make it easy for you as that crafter. You don't have to take mine, like what I'm doing right now, and I'm just going straight in with it. And again, I'm just going to fold those pieces down and then I'll start putting the burnish lines in. But you can see just how, I mean, honestly, Becky, how simple it is, that running of the machine. I'm just going to put that down there, she says, trying to make it easy on myself there. And there we're going to go in.
I've got a question, but it's not.
Question.
It's not for you, Debbie.
Oh, it's not for me. Who's it for?
It's from Teresa. She wants to know if Jamie's single.
Oh.
Jamie, are you single? Teresa said her sister's seen him in his rapid fire video and thinks he's very cute.
Is what video?
Teresa, where do you live? That's what we want to know. I call Jamie Lovely Boy Jamie because he is a lovely boy. I met Jamie on my very first day here, and it was his first day as well.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll play his video in the break.
What
so
video
everyone can
is
see
it that's Teresa's seen? Because I don't think I've seen.
Yeah.
The what one? Oh, I haven't seen your video, Jamie.
Yeah. I think I've only seen it
yours.
once. So I think we should play it today because I've not seen it.
I think we can play it today. Yeah. I think we can break the rules today.
Yeah, I think
so. And we can play that, can't we, Johnny? Because can we just say Johnny's in charge?
Yeah, he is
and
in charge.
And he can override any decision, Jamie. Because he is the man who is in...
Johnny's a big cheese today, isn't he?
What?
Yeah, he's a big cheese today.
Is he being cheeky?
Yeah,
big
cheese.
pop? Is that what you're calling yourself?
Big pop.
Oh, I love it. I've not heard that before. I love it. Now, the last one, can you believe I'm saying that?
Wow, that's
minutes
impressive.
In. The last one is the Grand Centre Stepper Card. And again, everything's there for you. You don't have to work out a single thing. The only thing you are going to do is put in your, put those score lines, but just tease them into shape.
Baby. Who sang that song?
Tease me,
Was
tease
that
me,
Chakademus and Pliers?
I can hear those two.
Teresa, we want you to find out, you know, details about your sister. That's what we want to do. Yeah, I think we're doing a little bit of matchmaking here.
There you go.
That one's beautiful.
All of the cards. That's a beautiful one, isn't it? It's a lovely shape, that.
Yeah.
But everyone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, all done, showing you how you can make yours quick and easy. 25 minutes, done and dusted, and we've been chatting in between there as well. But this is what you're going to create those unusual shapes. I'm going to get a few samples out ready, just for a second. I'm going to put those away so you can, in fact, shall I show you?
Yeah, show.
Go on, let me show you.
Show us.
And then I can have a little drink and have a rest while you shut boards. Let me show you. Oh, look, it matches my dress.
That looks amazing. That looks like bottles of perfume, doesn't it, that one?
I love that. That is gorgeous. Look at these, though. Look at the collections. Look at the things that you can be making with them. I love that as well. That's a fabulous one. Look, I love these. Becky, I mean, that's the same one, but look how different that looks. Let's just get that up there. Look how fantastic these are. The side stepper ones just are so beautiful.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Honestly, Becky, these are incredible. And I'm just showing you a few of them that you could be decorating. Look at this. Bit of me.
Wow.
Bit of me.
Yeah.
But then look, Father's Day is coming up.
Yeah.
What an unusual shape, and the cheers to you using these. They're incredible. I honestly can tell you, and Craig will say the same, probably one of my favourite die sets that we've done in a long, long time. And I think it's because of the fact that they're stepper cards. Steppers, notoriously difficult to make yourself. But with this fabulous collection, and the set of dies, and let's just be honest here, they are card blank dies for you to create all of those templates that you can then decorate to your heart's content. I absolutely love them. Right, I'm off for a drink and a sit down because I think I've earned the keep this first half of the show.
I'm amazed about how much you managed to get together in that little 25 minutes. So these are the stepper cards. These are all the dies, so you can see how they look. And whilst Debbie's showing you the main component, the main part of the little card, you've also got those other dies to create all of those mats and layers. This is really great value. This first one is upside down, which is your deco centre. I can't read upside down. This next one is your centre stepper. And just look, all of these different mats and layers, you've got all of those dies. There's no guesswork. There's no fiddling around with pens and cutting mats and cutting knives. You're just going to be popping these through the machine very, very quickly. This is your double side stepper card. This one here is your grand stepper, one centre stepper card. This one is your scalloped stepper rocker card, opulent side stepper card, and this one is your triple stepper card. So the price for this should be just shy of £245 or $279 to $280. The price is £140 or $160. Platinum price is £112 or $128. We're going to have a quick break, and hopefully we're going to be able to see Jamie's VT at the moment. It's first. Keep watching. Here's Jamie.
Get in early on the morning to work, set up all my cameras, all my TV monitors, make sure the lights are on, check off some things before the show. After the last show, we'll need to make sure everything's switched off, ready for the next day. Then I get to go home, just watch some TV, watch some movies or something when I'm making some food, and then go to sleep. The best part of my day is probably going live for the first time, like the first show of the day. I enjoy it, it's just fun. Get to warm up into the day. It's when everyone's saying good morning, everyone's chatting on the live chats, so yeah. I'd say night owl, but I'm also up quite early, so a bit of both. Shower at night time. Coffee, but I like iced coffees more than hot. Savoury breakfast. Masterclass. Definitely my headphones helps with the bus rides. I like noodles, but it has to be done properly in a pan, whacking an egg, spring onions, all the trimmings. Mad by J Park. I check the bus timetable so I can get home.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set packs up. Then I will get new polls, shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up, do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Hello everybody, welcome back. What do you think about Jamie? Everyone's talking about Jamie. Victoria says, I agree, Jamie's really cute. He's cute. Lovely boy Jamie is what I call him, and he is lovely, isn't he? He's good fun. Lots of people giving us compliments today. It's a compliment day, National Compliment Day. Carol, thank you very much for your kind compliments, and Michael as well, thank you. It's always nice, thanks. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Right, now we're going to go back to the launch that we had this morning. It was so popular and unsurprising because these are just stunning. So these are the paper flower showstopper that you've got here. You've got a selection of different dies. You've got 4 different dies to create different types of flowers. You can see them just down here, how they're going to look when you roll them up. And you've also got some foliage in there. But because it's a showstopper, it's not just about the dies. We're also giving you a pad of paper which has got the just right size, solid colours, double-sided, to create all of those different flowers in here. So you're going to get that. But you're also going to be getting, slightly stuck together, 6x6 paper pads. So this is a honeysuckle. And we've got the 6x6 paper pad, which is your Enchanted Oceans. And we've got some A4 linen cardstock, 250 GSM. This is your Colour Your World. Now, all of this for a special price of £50 or $65. Platinum price is £40 or $52. You can, of course, just get the dies on their own and the paper on its own, but why wouldn't you want to get it as the showstopper with all the other bits and pieces? Now, this was really, really popular first thing this morning. And once you see how easy these flowers are to put together, She says after not being able to do them last night because I was doing them around the wrong way, but now I know. And you'll see the beautiful samples we've got over there. Debbie, these are just gorgeous. I love these.
Absolutely. And the biggest that we've done today, because we did get asked some questions earlier about are they the same size as the ones from the Flora Elegance? No. I think we squashed that in that earlier show. And the designs of them are different as well, bar one, but it is the biggest. They're not the same size. These are the biggest ones we've ever done. And I love this style of paper flowers because they're so simple and easy to roll up. So I'm going to show you the one that I did this morning. For those who did catch the show, they'll know that I did it back to front, but it doesn't matter. Look at those gorgeous dimensional florals and the shaping as well. And there was 2 different cardstocks that I used. You can go back and watch that show where I used a 300 GSM and then the cardstock that actually comes with the deal, with the showstopper deal. But when you look at what you can do with these, this is what excites me about these, because these can be, yes, they can be cards and envelopes and stuffed envelopes. This is a gorgeous one Sandy's done, using and literally bringing those flowers to life. Another gorgeous one there from Carol, and you've already seen Carol's work of art. I can tell Carol's had a lot of fun with this collection, she really has. But it is all about home decor.
Nice.
That is beautiful. I swear I'm going to make myself one of them. Kerry, that is stunning. I love it. What about art deco on your wall? Love this, what someone's done for Sarah. Because the flowers are inside there. Because they're dimensional, they're in a shadow box. So you've got all that gorgeous dimension. And then, of course, traditionally, and this is a beautiful one from our lovely Lily, card making. That's what we make, you know, we make a lot of cards here. And then you've got that beautiful embellishment. You can see I've had the stunning samples at the side of me all day because, seriously, can you just drop that out for a second? Just for a second. Am I right, demanding diva today? Debbie Diva, look at them, just look at them. I've not taken them down because they're absolutely stunning. And I genuinely mean it when I say this. You could go into any store where you have to buy your flowers and your florals and you'll be paying a premium price. Not anymore. You've got all the dies there at your fingertips. You'll have a lot of fun with them. They're super easy. Once Becky realised which way around they were to do it, she's in her element.
Yeah.
She's in her element.
Yeah.
And I absolutely mean it when I say that these are really, really easy to do, and I'm going to show you that. Shall we do it now?
Yeah.
Shall we get on with it now? So I'm going to take a couple of the large ones again. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to use the paper that comes with this. Now, we had lots of questions earlier about what you could cut these out into.
Yeah.
And we had vellums. Vellums were one of them, weren't they?
Yeah.
What else did we have, Becky?
Well, we were talking about tissue paper, but being
Tissue,
a bit tear,
Just be a bit careful.
and then we
Yeah.
thought crepe paper might work.
Yeah.
What else did we talk about? You said foam.
Yeah, foam.
And flower forming foam, you said wasn't so good.
No, I tried that last night, and I only did that because we got asked that question during the countdown to launch on Monday, and I thought, oh, I'll check that out. I mean, they are paper flowers for a reason. That's what we've called them. That's why, I don't know how many plates I've got on here. We call them the paper flowers for a reason, because that's what they've been designed to work with. And of course, I showed in that show, the launch show earlier on today, that they will work with anything up to like a 300 GSM as well.
Yeah.
And you just need to manipulate your cardstock. But we had people saying about vellums, they've tried them with vellums and they work lovely. You just have to be careful with the vellum, not to tear it, but it is quite a nice size flower. So, and then again, when you see the size of it, you'll totally understand what I mean. They are big. These aren't little. They are big pieces. Now, again, I will tell you that your sheets that you're getting in your pad will fit one flower on, and then you've got like a little bit of space for things like your mats and layers if you're going to decorate it into a flower and you want it to colour and match. Now, I always shape mine, and that's just my personal preference. We found out earlier from lovely people commenting, you know, if you don't want to and you want to keep them like as they are when they come naturally, that's absolutely fine. But I think you'll find the more realistic flowers are when you take that time to do just that little bit of shaping. So I'm just going round with my large ball tool there, just all the way around.
Is that the one you prefer to use?
That's my personal one, yeah.
Bigger one.
Now you'll see in the centre of each one of the flowers, there is like a little disc shape, little circle shape with the petals.
Yeah.
That'll be where you put your glue when you've rolled them up. So you start from this end. So this is the end that we're going to start with.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
just
make the mistake I did by doing it the wrong way.
Yeah, we're looking at them and I thought,
They look
can't
rubbish,
understand why
Becky.
No, I was just like, why is Becky's not falling the same way as mine. And then I realised why, because when you told me, I was like, oh, no, you're just a bit, you know, unless you know.
I don't know why I didn't think that, you know, because it makes sense that sort of round part is a bit that holds it all together.
I think, Becky, because back in the day when we had things like this, it was a case of you did start from middle.
Yeah.
But this is different, this one. Now, I did say earlier, you could buy quilling tools on the internet, very cheap. We don't do quilling tools anymore. But I'm just going to use my reverse tweezers, and then you're just going to bring that around, and all you're going to do is make sure that the straight edge that you're rolling it onto stays at that straight edge. You could at this point put some red liner tape on there or some wet glue. I personally my preference is to roll them up, set it with hot glue. Lily was talking about she rolled hers with her fingers. She doesn't put, she's not like she said she doesn't get on with the tweezers as well to roll them, so you can roll them with your fingers as well. Quilling tools, like I said, they're all over, you know, lots of places do quilling tools that you could just shove the cardstock on and then twist and then turn this around. But all I'm going to do is bring that around. Now, I forgot that word again.
Unfurl.
Unfurl, that's the word.
Unfurl.
Still can't remember it. I don't know why. But what you want to do is relax it. So when it comes out, you want to let it relax down into that shape. Let me just make sure I've got my little ball part there. There we go. And relax that. Now, at that stage, that's when I'm going to pop my hot glue gun. A little gob.
Hello, Pepper.
Globule, not gob. Oh my God. Oh, seriously, it's been a long day. I'm on day 3.
Yes.
Day
3.
A little globule of glue. Now you can use like your wet glues, you just need to make sure it's held into place. And like I said, you could leave it in that shape if you wanted to, but I'm not. I like to do this is the bit that I like to do. I like to get hold of my tweezers and I like to shape your petals. You can pinch them inwards. I know Debbie likes to pinch inwards. Does that sound strange? But I know what I mean. With her flowers. Is she back from Mauritius yet?
I think she's back soon. Or is she back today? Lynn has asked, Lynn Morton, can you remind me of the best weight to use for the flowers, please?
Yeah, so this is 160 what I've got right now, and I wanted to put myself to the test because on Monday we had a question come in about the ideal cardstock, and me and Lily were like, oh, we'd go up to about 240, 220, 240, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a little look, and I'll show you, I'll bring them back in a second. I used one of our older cardstocks that you might recognise in a minute when I bring it in, and that's a 300 GSM, so you can go up to that, but it'll be a little bit more stiffer, but you can still shape them and you can still roll them and still shape them, and I'm careful what I'm going to say here because but you know what I mean, you can still get the and look, already you can start to see it's taking shape. I'm going to go in that centre, this is why I love my reverse tweezers, because I can come in, push that right down to the bottom and then do a little bit of tweaking and twirling into the centre. Tweaking and twirling, sound like I'm on a dance floor. And then again, just continue to shape. So you can have it as open or as closed as you want. I would still continue to work with that.
Yeah.
And then the same with this one, Becky. Let's do it really quickly. Let's go in.
And I suppose it doesn't matter if you use a thicker cardstock if the flowers are stiffer, because they're going to stay stiffer for longer, aren't they? If they go through the post or whatever, they're going to stay a little bit more rigid.
Yes, yeah, that's probably a good description of that. Yeah, how that would work. I mean, this paper's 160, and it's more than enough.
Yeah,
as you can see with the samples around us, and you've got some more beautiful ones there. While I'm rolling this up, Becky.
Honestly, they're so beautiful. And I also think, you know, these flowers, if you did them all in greens, you could end up them looking like, what are they called? You know, like the cacti kind of things.
Yeah.
That would look really good. But they're just beautiful. I love these flowers. They are a real must for me as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely. And again, I'm just going to, is it unfurl? Unfurl? Have I got it right this time?
Unfurl, yeah.
Unfurl, that's the way I'm going to go. I'll get my glue again. We said you could ink onto these because it's an uncoated cardstock, so you could ink onto them. Craig's got the craft along with this. We worked it out. Is it next week, Johnny? Becky's birthday, 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought, oh, good memory, eh? Look at me.
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed as well, because I can never remember things like that. And even like I said, if you leave it in that stiffest form, is that the right word I'm looking for? You can absolutely, but have a little bit of fun with them and shape your petals. I can't wait to see what Craig's going to come up with.
I think it still looks really good even if it's stiff, you know.
Yeah.
You can still manipulate it, can't you?
Of course you can, yeah. And I'm only tweaking a little bit of it. And like I said, you can pinch those in. What was that, Johnny? You can actually, if it's too stiff. You could, yeah. So Johnny's asking me if it's too stiff, would it break off? Well, yes, it could. And I like that question, Johnny, so thank you, because, yeah, you can. So just be careful when you are shaping. That's all it is. It's being a bit careful. Actually, though, to be fair, Johnny, I think the stiffer the paper, the better it is to manipulate.
I think you get a better result when it's stiffer, definitely.
Yeah. So I'm just going to come in again and I'm going to twist those. And again, I'm going to leave a couple there, but you can see just already how beautiful those two are looking. And again, it's that depth and that dimension that you're getting with them. And this is what I love about them. Now, I'll bring in that stiff cardstock, because I think I've still got one from this morning. Yes, I have. So that was one using that 300 GSM double-sided card. But again, the shapes of these, there's some beautiful shapes in there. I hadn't realised how many I'd got, Becky. Because
that was the late night crafting. That's what it was.
Well, I'm just looking at it now. I'm thinking, oh my life, I think I got a bit carried away. That was the gorgeous one that we added this morning to the sparkle.
Yeah, I like that one.
Bit, because you could dip it into glitter. That was a chunky glitter I dipped it into. You could dip it into finer stuff as well. The finer? Yeah, the finer glitter. And then you've got the foliage. But again, look, you can see from the front now when I put those there, that depth and dimension that you're getting. They're quite big, large flowers. And like I said, you go into any of those stores where they charge for these kind of things, they're quite expensive. They're not cheap. So you've got a really nice set of dies to be able to create all of that and then decorate to your heart's content. So shall we decorate it now?
Yes, I think we should.
Yeah, a little clip. Well, we wanted
a headband, didn't we?
Yes.
And I left it on the bed. It was very remiss of me. I found it.
Because you said you got one for me.
Yeah,
as well,
I found it, had it, and then I forgot about it. And
So-
we've got some pictures to show you, actually.
You've got
It was
some what?
all about with paper flowers. This is from Deb.
Deb, that is stunning.
Wow.
Oh, let me come closer.
That's 3 of them for her friend's wedding. They look lovely.
Deb, that is
and her friend gifted one of those
beautiful.
back. They're beautiful. That's a lovely
How
idea.
gorgeous is that?
Yeah.
You said that though this morning,
Yeah,
didn't
flowers
you? Yeah.
flowers are expensive for a wedding, aren't they? You know, so you really need to, you know, if you save a bit of money and you've got something that's going to last forever, haven't you? I love that.
Absolutely. Now then, this one's
Next
a gorgeous one. That was a craft along with Lily yesterday,
that's
Becky.
lovely.
But do you know what? Those flowers, that's the floral creations. And the floral creations will work alongside these beautifully. Because you've got lots of different styles of flowers then. And I always say you can never have enough flowers. It's like with butterflies.
Yeah.
You can never have, you know, never enough.
No.
There's always room for more. And that's beautiful, Stephanie. I hope you've tagged Lily in that as well, because she'd love to see that. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, that's great. Very impressive.
I love a picture.
I like a picture too. Now, Victoria's asked, can you use these with fabric like cotton and felt? Yeah, I did say I was going to get some felt and I forgot. I was too busy eating, which is normally what I do in the break. Now, I'm going to send myself a message to remind myself, and I will get that sorted out tomorrow, and I'll do a little video on socials when we just show you what it looks like if we use those dies. I'm sure you can. You won't be able to cut very many of them because they're not multimedia dies, but yeah, I'm sure you can give it a whirl. And Stephanie says, when you think of the time to manipulate the flowers, I'm really happy that they hold their shape for a long time. Yeah, and you can definitely see the time that you spent just moving those petals around is well worth it, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I get carried away and I'm in my little element, and I was last night shaping them. But yeah, they hold that shape because of that, and they give it that realistic feel as well. When you do take that time to do that, I know that I could do a little bit more on that one, but you know, just enjoy them. I'm just trying to see now because I'm going to put one on either side because this is one of those side clips, isn't it, Becky?
Yeah.
Thought so. So I'm going to put a little bit of foliage on there, darling, as well.
So I don't often go to the races. But you know, if you went to Ascot or the races or something like that, and I always think that it's quite good if you have like a really cool, different kind of hat. I would make my hat covered in these flowers, so I could be photographed and I could say, yes, I've made my hat. They're all made out of. We don't want it to rain, obviously, because they're paper. But things like that, those kind of little decorations, little corsage. Maybe you're going somewhere, you know, special weddings, those kind of things. There's so many things you can do with these little flowers.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I'm just wondering how to put a little yellow
and earrings,
there.
I think. But a jewellery, we can make some jewellery out of these.
Oh gosh, yeah. Just trying to make sure that you can manoeuvre the clip without squashing the flower.
They'd be kind of Pat Butcher type earrings, wouldn't they? You know, she likes
A whaty?
Pat Butcher.
Oh, Pat Butcher.
Yeah.
EastEnders. Yes.
Pat Butcher still in EastEnders? I don't watch it
No,
anymore.
she's not. No, she hasn't been in for a long time. I think they killed her off, actually. Pretty sure they killed her off. Look at Johnny. I thought you didn't watch soaps, Johnny. Is it Gemma? Does she met you? I thought so.
It's not really, it's Johnny. Johnny, Johnny's like, oh, yes, all the soaps today. Yeah,
So look, that's one
Hollyoaks.
side. Got one side decorated up.
Oh, that's lovely.
And then I'm going to decorate the other side as well. But I think I might alternate it, like as in that side. So yeah, I think I'll do that. What was that, Johnny? Are you having a giraffe? Gail Platt cannot leave Coronation Street. She is a staple of that programme. Where did you hear that?
It's not. Johnny knows, it's not from the news. Johnny knows because he's part of the fan club. And my mum loves Coronation Street, and I did think about taking her to that Coronation Street experience. What's that like, Johnny?
Oh, it's brilliant. Can I tell you, it's brilliant.
Yeah?
I had Tyrone. Me and my mum had him first.
Really?
We did. I pounced on him, poor lad. I absolutely loved it. He's been in that programme since he was a young boy, and to watch him grow up, and he's a fine actor, he is as well, and I absolutely loved it. Me and my mum really enjoyed it. I bought her Emmerdale for this year, but I've got to organise it. I've got to get my mum sorted for Emmerdale because I love a soap. I love a soap, haven't you?
Whereabouts is Emmerdale filmed?
I think it's somewhere, I want to say Leeds.
Oh, okay. So not too far from here, then.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But yeah, it's a Yorkshire one, that one. Corrie is Manchester.
Yeah.
And it was honestly utterly fabulous. I highly recommend it. And if you can do the star one where you meet the stars, it's just brilliant. I just loved it. It was like walking down. It was a real surreal thing when you've been watching something for so long. Yeah. To go and actually have a little look and actually walk on the cobbles. It wasn't. It weren't a set. It was an actual. It is the place. It's just fabulous.
Is it the same place they actually film, or is it the old?
The same place they actually film. So they only do that on non-filming days.
Right.
So now then, look, I managed to complete this one. You ready? So we've got our lovely decorated hair clip. I'm going to wear that tomorrow, Becky. Can I wear that tomorrow?
Yeah, you can wear that.
Thank you.
You could wear it today. Should I put it in your ponytail?
Well, I'm going to let the glue just fully dry.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Yeah, just let the glue fully dry, Becky. Don't fancy having that stuck in there permanently. So I think I'll let that dry. But yeah, we might put that in tomorrow because I've got a nice dress that's going to go with.
Oh, brilliant.
There you go.
Oh, I love that. Really good. I mean, this collection, I've got a few samples here. I have to say, this is just absolutely beautiful, this kind of open envelope, but they are also beautiful. There's so many different things you can do with these. To give you an idea of what's in the showstopper again, because it is well worth taking advantage of the fact that we've put together this special deal. So not only will you be getting the dies, you've got 4 different flower dies there, different kind of patterns, as well as those foliage dies. And you can see down here the type of flowers you're going to be making. Now, these have not got as much manipulation as Debbie's been doing on those other ones. And you can see from those samples that Debbie's had, she's really made them look so realistic. They are an absolute joy to look at. You're also going to be getting a pad of paper. Now, you can see the paper is just the right size for cutting out these dies. This is solid coloured paper, and it's going to work with all of those different patterns, different designs that you've got, all those different flowers. So you're going to be getting that as well. But we're also including 2 6x6 paper pads. This first one is your Enchanted Ocean. So like always, it's one of those double-sided paper pads. But we saw in the first show today, using patterned paper really does make some fantastic flowers. So don't just think you have to use those solid colours. You can use patterns just like this. So that's your 6x6 Enchanted Ocean. You've also got a 6x6 honeysuckle, and once again you've got beautiful, beautiful designs in here. They are absolutely beautiful. The colours are incredible, and these are going to work together with some of those solid colours that you've got in that other little paper pad there. We're also throwing in a pack of A4 linen cardstock. So this is your Colour Your World collection that you've got here, 250 GSM. So for all of that, as well as those dies, that is £50 or $65, and the platinum price is £40 or $52. It's been really, really popular. But if you just wanted to go for just the dies on their own, you absolutely can do that with the paper pad, which is down here. You can absolutely do that. That is £33.48 or $39.42, and platinum price is £26.78 or $31.54. And these are going to be things that you can use throughout the whole of the year. As Debbie was saying, use them with vellum, you can use them with other kinds of paper. There's lots and lots you can do with them, and they really do look fantastic. Have a look back at the shows when we've shown you all of those samples, because they really will inspire you. Now, Susie says she likes to take a bunch of flowers out and sit in front of the TV and binge watch something while putting all the flowers together, which is exactly the ideal thing to do. Stephanie says, I'm supposed to be behaving, but these are definite forward in the basket item for me. Gorgeous samples. And Reads Away says, got the stepper card, can't wait till they arrive. I do hope you've enjoyed the show today. We've had a really, really great time. Debbie, tomorrow we've got a fantastic craft along, haven't we?
We have indeed, with the Just to Say collection. So this is the project for tomorrow. I'm going to give you a sneak peek now. So friends like you are rare and few, happy birthday. And this is our craft along project that we are going to do in an hour. But we will get it. That's the first show tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow.
12 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly. Now, looking forward to all of that. Do make sure you check out 30% off on storage on the website. And I do hope you've enjoyed today. Remember, Debbie and I are going to be here tomorrow. We're here to answer your questions. And we'd be glad to hear from you. If you've been making anything today, make sure you send in some pictures tomorrow so we can have a look at them. Have a lovely evening. We'll take care, and we'll see you all very soon. Take care.